Hey, what's up, everybody? Pope with another interview coming through. On the line right now, I got my boy DJ Clay. We're going to talk a little Let 'em Bleed and let you guys know what to expect on November 11th. What's up, Clay?
Volume 3, what's up, Pope? What's good, man?
Man, just chilling, waiting to hear what you got to say about Volume 3.
Yeah, shit. Big day next Tuesday. It's Tuesday the 11th here coming up. It's big day. Volume Trace. In subtitle English 3. Volume 3, man. It's the shit. I can't wait.
Now, the biggest question everybody has every time one of the Let 'em Bleed volumes come out is, what can we expect? Because everyone's completely different from the last one. What can the Juggalos expect from Volume 3?
There's a lot not to tell you tonight, you know what I'm saying? Besides the fam, the whole fam, ICP, Twisted, Blaze, and I mean the whole fam. Boondocks, AMD, ABK, got everybody on this boy this time around. And, you know, a lot of special guest appearances. Hold on, wait, first, I just want to make this announcement, though. This announcement, the contest, about the beat contest, the beats that I posted and stuff, I am postponing it to Volume 4. Because I'm not gonna ask why, but I'll go ahead and answer that right now. But it's being postponed because, man, I don't want nobody getting mad, nothing like this, because it ain't on 3 or no shit. But it's like I got overwhelmed with these tracks, man. I got so many. I got more tracks. I got a lot of tracks, more than I could even go through at one time, you know. So I got mad tracks, and then I was getting some questions about the beat and stuff, and some people might not even knew till, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks ago maybe. So I just want to give all the Juggalos time, is what it is. I just want to give each and every Juggalo time. Every Juggalo that sent in a message saying, oh, man, am I late? No, you're not late yet. Go ahead, because for real, the deadline, though, this time, I'll be accepting them all the way up to December 10th, Friday, December 10th. I'll be taking them up, too. So you guys do have extra time. Because I was just, man, I got so many tracks, and I was like, fuck that, I want to give everybody's track a listen, you know what I'm saying? Because if I would have kept the deadline where it was, where I originally said it, then there would have been hundreds and hundreds of tracks just chilling, unlistened to, you know, not even listened to yet. So I was like, man, I can't do that, you know, I got to listen to everybody's shit. So now it's final. Now, if you don't send that shit by December 10th, Friday, oh, that's the 12th, December 12th. Friday, December 12th, yeah, that's what it is. And if it's not, that's the official date. December 12th, Friday the 12th, that's what it is. But if it's not in by then you fucked up, straight up. Because it's a long time.
Just to completely clarify real quick, tracks have to be in by December 12th, Friday, December 12th.
Friday the 12th,
all right.
December 12th.
Now, where the beat can still be found on your MySpace?
Yeah, the beat's still up there on the MySpace.
All right, what's that URL again, just for people who are just tuning in?
Oh, myspace.com/DJ Clay DPC.
Okay, and now, do they need to record a full track or just a verse, or what's the lowdown?
The best way to do it, and this is how I tell everybody when they're asking the questions on the MySpace and everything, the best way to do it, first off, it's kind of like 2 steps, you know? Or 3 steps to it, really, you know. It's like, the first is go ahead and email it, you know, take the beat off the MySpace, off the websites, wherever it's posted, you know. Take the beat, go ahead and record it, and then the best way to do it is just send me the MP3 or the track, you know what I'm saying, like, already done. That's the best way to do it. It's just so I can listen to it. Those are the ones I listen to, you know what I'm saying? So that way, you know, you ain't got to send me your Pro Tools sessions yet or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the files is the best way to do it. And that's the way most people did it, you know, right off the rip. They sent me their track already done. And for the people that I got already that I have listened to, you know, it's been crazy, man. Hundreds and hundreds of them, man. And, you know, that's the first step. You know, send it in to me just so I could listen to it. And then the second step, I'll get back in contact with you, you know, and then make sure you leave your contact info that you send it to you're going to send it to the email, djclay313 @yahoo.com.
Okay,
And
now
that's the actual email where you're gonna send it to. That's my email.
are you encouraging people to like include a hook and everything, or just lay down their verses?
Yeah, I said it from the get too. You know, if you want to do a hook's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, there was a lot of people that had hooks. You know, there was a lot of people that do hooks. You know, and some of them are real dope. You know, so like I said, if you know want to do a hook, go ahead and do a hook, freak it. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, one thing that I say don't do is don't change it at all. You know what I'm saying? I did have a couple where it was changed, like the beat was just slowed down and the whole song was like chopped and screwed sounding kinda. And it's like, just don't change it. You know what I'm saying? Just leave the beat as is, because that's the way it's gonna go on the actual CD.
You made the beat like that on purpose. You know, you made it for a reason.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. And then yeah, you know, and then I'll get back in contact with you. Make sure you leave your contact info and your name. And then the final step is after I contact you, it'll probably be telling you to send your Pro Tools sessions in. You know, so that way everybody ain't just trying to send their Pro Tools sessions. It don't have to be exactly Pro Tools. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out there that use other programs, and it don't exactly have to be Pro Tools. You know, any high quality recording program. You know, pretty much. There's a few out there besides Pro Tools. And I notice a lot of people use other ones too, and that's fine. You know, as long as you're doing it on a decent mic with a decent preamp, hey, you're cool.
Alright, so let me clarify. The bottom line is, get the beat off the DJ Clay MySpace.
Yep.
You can record a verse and a hook however you want. Don't change the beat. Send it to djclay313@yahoo.com. And then if it's good enough, you'll be contacted.
Oh, yeah.
Deal. Alright, sounds good. So, and that's going to officially be on Volume 4, but right now we're talking Volume 3. We're about a week away from Volume 3. It's already up for pre-order, only $6. I mean, how can you not buy a $6 CD featuring, you know, the entire Psychopathic family? And
this shit is, oh yeah, too.
Yeah.
This shit is, man, I am real geeked about the 11th.
And on top of the Psychopathic family, you're going to get a bunch of top-notch guest artists, right?
Hell yeah.
Who are we looking at for Volume 3?
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spell it. Shit, well, I'm going to do some of the, like, features and how it's popping off. You know, so you got tracks with, like, fresh tracks with me and A&B. Like, you got solo tracks from Shaggy 2 Dope. And a lot of, there is an unheard track on there, too. Never before heard track that was released a while ago. Or not released, should I say.
Yeah, let's clarify that. A never before heard track from who?
It's not a song. It's just a skit from ICP. You know, it's dope. It's real dope. There's some flavor out there on there. Something that we found in the old Malenko archives that slipped through and never got released. You know, it's a funny ass skit. So that's on there. And you know, a lot of shit. Everybody came real hard. Me and Tech Nine got Tech Nine on this boy. Me and Tech Nine did a track. We did this track, Can't Hold Me Back, the '08 version. You know, it's a 20-year anniversary track of Awesome Dre's Can't Hold Me Back that he did, his single that he did back in '88. You know, and it happened to be the 20-year anniversary of that song, so, you know, we redid it. And it's featuring, like, it's featuring almost every Detroit legend that ever, you know. We got Awesome Dre on the track, we got Big Herc on the track, we got Esham on the track, we got Merciless Amir, ICP, and we got Boss on the track.
No kidding. Now,
you know, there's a lot of people on just that one right there, you know. We got, I got features from Bells, you know, he's back on one of these mixtapes again, too, man, fire. And, remixes, there's a couple of dope remixes on this boy. I did some tracks. ABK got some shit. Man, I got a song with the entire Hatchet family on it. It's like a good 10 minutes at least. The song. It's a trash ass song. Man.
Now, to step off what we were talking about for a second, Psychopathic's been doing a lot of work with Awesome Dre lately. And anybody who read Behind the Paint or knows anything about Detroit hip-hop knows a little bit about Awesome Dre, but his stuff's kind of hard to find nowadays on the internet. you guys always classify him as an absolute legend, like, you know, with the ranks of anybody who's ever, you know, been a hip-hop founder. What do we need to know about Awesome Dre?
Man, Austin J, he's, you know, shit. Man, if you, like you said, if you ever read Behind the Paint, or if you, really know ICP at all, you'll hear that they talk about Awesome Dre. You know, he's a big influence to them and shit like that. And, you know, and he was a pioneer around here in Detroit. You know, like, he was one of the first cats to get signed to a big label and shit. You know, like Priority Records, I believe it was, yeah. You know, with Ice Cube and them back in the day and all that shit. And, you know, and he was, you know, the only one from Detroit, like, hold it down like that, you know. It was pioneering inspiration to people, you know what I'm saying, in Detroit. Like, I don't know. I can't remember nobody before Awesome Dre, you know, because if I did, I wouldn't have been born yet. But, you know, I don't know beyond him. Even, you know, even if there was somebody beyond him, you at least hear about him, you know, even being my age, you know, you even at least hear about that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, but before Dre, it was this person, but you don't hear nobody saying that. You're like, so he was like one of the first big hitting Detroit rappers, you know, that had a single out there, that had radio play, you know, and oh man, we've been getting radio play, you know.
I heard about that.
Here in Detroit, yeah, man, fucking that track off Volume 2, Forever Detroit, has been getting fucking radio play here, you know, because the radio stations recognize Awesome Dre's name again. They're like, whoa, you know, so I can't wait till they get their hands on Can't Hold Me Back, you know, wait, the wings are really going to flip.
Now, as a man growing up in Detroit, you know, being a part of the hip-hop scene, what does that mean to you to hear something you produced, something you created on Detroit radio? It's got to be incredible.
Yeah, that's fucking sweet, man. It's real dope, you know. I was out of town the first time it played, and I was getting phone calls from a lot of people, like, so maybe I was like, what's on the radio, you know? And they was like, that song, it's on the Forever Detroit. And I was like, oh, shit. So, you know, it was real dope. It had to have been, you know, I don't think my mind fully registered it yet, you know. It had to be, you know, it's got to be, it's real dope, man. It's real dope.
Back to speaking about, you know, heavy hitters that are on Volume 3, one of the, honestly, you can say one of the biggest names in even mainstream, underground, all kinds of hip-hop today, Tech 9, is on Volume 3. What was it like working with Tech?
Shit, it was the shit. Tech's a real cool dude, man, you know. I mean, we was kicking it, actually, in KC one day, you know. That's how the track came about. We was kicking it in KC and talking about the mixtapes, talking about his new shit that just came out, and, you know, just kicking it, and the idea came along, and he was just with it, you know. So, you know, he's a real cool dude. We did a track. I did the beat. It was, man, it's a dope track, I'm telling you. Man, it's just the type of track you just want to ride around in the car all day, just banging. You know, it don't even matter. You ain't gotta have no fucking dope system or no shit like that. I ain't got no dope system. I still ride around all day just banging that song.
Well, we talked about Awesome Dre and Tech both being on Volume 3, on top of the whole Psychopathic family. Anybody else you can tell us about?
What?
Being on Volume 3. Any other guest appearances, or did we cover them all?
Nah, yeah, that's pretty much all of them covered, you know. A lot of all those Detroit names, Tech 9, Bells, you know, that's it for that as far as the appearances, guest appearances that ain't like, you know, the fam. The rest of the songs are just all fresh songs that the fam did, and everybody came so hard on this one.
Speaking of Bales, dude, Bales has been releasing a CD called Government Cheese about once a month. We're up to Volume 11. A lot of jugglers have been feeling those CDs and, you know, things that Bales brought to the Let 'Em Bleed series. What can you tell us about Bales? I mean, I know he's your boy and all, and a lot of jugglers want to know more about him.
Yeah, I can say, man, he's a real dope rapper. He's one of them people that are probably, you know, later down the line, because, you know, he's new from Detroit. He's new and all that. I mean, you know, he's about a year or two deep as far as releasing CDs and stuff like that. And, you know, he's one of them cats I can see later down the line, like, you know, in that lineup, you know, Awesome Dre, Big Herc, Esham, ICP, Boss, all them people, you know, in that lineup. I can see him in one of those, you know, as far as, like, people like, yeah, Detroit legends and pioneers, you know. He was doing it for the new school now, you know. And, yeah, you know, them government cheeses have been crazy.
I know.
he been dropping those every first of the month, man. Every beginning of the month. He's on 11. And, you know, supposed to be doing 12, you know.
Well,
Doing 12 for the next one. He's just not stopping the booth. That's all. You know, he's just not stopping with his work, I guess, you know.
I was gonna say, from a Juggalo perspective, we'd love to hear some more DJ Clay and Bale stuff together. Any plans on that at all? Anything you can tell us about that?
No plans on it as far as, like, you know, we're not working on nothing right now like that, but I'm sure it'll pop off, you know. I mean, I ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. I'm sure, you know, we're gonna do it or something eventually, you know, again, probably.
Now, you talked a little bit about producing the album, and right now Psychopathic is working with a lot of different producers. Have you been working with anybody else, other, you know, like on the albums as far as producers go? Guys like guys like Stir Crazy or Akuma or any of those guys?
Yeah. I got Akuma, of course. You know, I got Akuma already. Shit, he's part of the crew. He's part of the fam. Yeah, we got Akuma beats, man. We got beats from Eric Davey. He's another big producer that's on Psychopathic right now. You'll hear a lot more of his name all this new year, probably, you know. And but yeah, Eric Davey, Kuma. Who else I fuck with on this mixtape, man?
You work with anybody go ahead.
Huh?
I said if
I
you
was
work...
gonna say I did a lot of production on this one myself, and yeah, a lot of production by me, by him. Otis from AMD, he actually did some shit. He produces too as well, and he's real good at it, man.
You've been working with anyone like Seven or Trey Pound or Stir Crazy at all?
Trey Pound, yeah, I got some from him. Trey Pound, yup, he's the shit at the beats, man. There's a lot of, I just think that everybody we're fucking with right now just got, man, hella talent, you know, as far as beats and, you know, just the producers right now, you know what I'm saying? They just speaking on them, you know what I'm saying, right now, man. Everybody we're fucking with producer-wise is just flames, you know. There's other cats that I got right now that I'm working with for Volume 4. Yeah, it's official. I'm starting it. I'm starting on 4 already. It's
You just stole my next question.
Yeah. Trying to be ahead of the game. No, yeah, Volume 4. I'm starting on it, man. I mean, shit, no sleep, right?
All right, well, speaking of Volume 4, a lot of Juggalos know the history between ICP, 3-6 Mafia. You know, they've done tracks on each other's albums, and it was announced on Weekly, the Hollowicked edition, that ICP and 3-6 just recorded a track together called I Shot a Hater.
Yeah.
Yeah, you confirming that for us?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was my next answer. I was just going to say, Mafia. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of popping. And, yeah, it's a fire track, man. It's real big, you know. Everybody's been waiting for that next ICP 3-6 collabo. And Twisted on the track. All three of the groups, you know, everybody's waiting for that, so it happened, you know. Well, I was supposed to let them bleed, why not, you know?
It's pretty cool now. Whenever you say 3-6, you can refer to them as a Grammy award-winning group. I mean, like,
yeah.
How's that feel, working with somebody who has a Grammy? I mean, come on.
That's dope, man. I mean, shit. Like I said, I don't think I'm allowed to fully register these things yet. I think it takes time for it to fully sink into my brain.
Yeah, so
my brain don't want to believe it still.
This whole Let 'Em Bleed series, I mean, it's only 3 series deep, and it's actually 2. It's about to be 3. It's already become, you know, underground legendary. It's incredible. The last time I spoke to you, you said you'd already signed on or hopefully planned on doing through a Volume 6. Any changes to that at all?
Nope. We're still running with 6.
We can't bump that up to 9 yet. A lot of jugglers are hoping so.
Yeah, that was my, you know, I was thinking about originally 9, do 9 or why not, you know, but after the 6, man, after 6 of these boys, I'm gonna hook the jugglers over some new flavor, you know what I'm saying?
Now this year we got 1 in the spring, 1 in the summer, and 1 in the like fall/winter area. Should we expect that next year too? You think?
Yep, or at least close by, like close to, it still will be in those season areas though. It should be. Yep, should be like one more the first quarter of the year, a little more towards the second, another one towards the second, and the sixth one towards the end of the year.
Well, all right, Clay. I know you're a busy man. I got two more quick things for you.
Shoot.
A ton of juggalos were at Hollowicked last weekend. Huge ass concert, huge ass party.
Man.
Yeah. What are DJ Clay's thoughts about Hollowicked last weekend?
Oh man, probably one of the best. Like probably one of the best Hollowicks. I've been ICP DJ for only 3 years now. And it's my third Hollowicked being ICP DJ. Man, it's just one of the best for me. You know what I'm saying? It was just all around just dope. Just man. So much energy. Everybody has so much energy. There's so many people on that show too. You know what I'm saying? We met up with the Shock Therapy tour, and Blaze, and Ex-Murder Boys, and Anybody Killer out on there. There was Mars out on that tour. Man, it was just real big. It was a big, good show all around. I'm just like, man, geez. All these fucking hearts, almost everybody off the fam, a nice party with the fam, and then ICP, it's like, shit, what more can you ask, fuck. And then the after party was slamming JCW, Scott Hall was in the house.
You had a chance.
People.
Have you had a chance to meet Scott Hall yet?
Yeah. He's
crazy,
off the fucking hook, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said, you gotta love Scott Hall, that guy's crazy.
Yeah, he's off the fucking hook. That's my boy, I don't give a fuck. Hell yeah, Scott Hall's the shit, man. And anybody thinks that toothpick's a gimmick, they're fucking lying. Fuck that. That toothpick is not a gimmick. He really walks around that bitch all day. And, and he really slaps people. Not me, because I'm his friend. I'm glad I'm not on the other side of that fence. Because I noticed he just slaps other wrestlers for fun and shit, so that's off the chain to me. I don't give a fuck.
Alright, so you mentioned the Shock Therapy tour. Any reactions from that? Any cool stories or nothing? Anything like that? No, it was kind of, we only did 5 days with the Shock Therapy tour. That's all we did, a total of 5 days. But in them 5 days, crazy stories, not really. We did a lot of driving, 5 days they were nice and spread apart, kind of. So, but, not off the road, no road stories. It wasn't really a road, I wasn't really a road dog on this one, you know what I'm saying? So, I was just out on the ICP shows only with ICP for 5 days now. We went and seen Guar. That was pretty crazy for me. Hell yeah. I've heard some crazy stories about Guar shows.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, and I chased some guy up the street in front of Guar. I don't know, I was drunk. But, it was, yeah. I was told it was Corey Haim, but I don't think it was. I don't know what the guy looks like.
Like the 80s actor Corey Haim?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that guy, because he was there for like a convention. They said I chased him down the block, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. I think they was lying to me.
Did they have like a Lost Boys reunion or something?
Yeah, there was like a horror convention going on there. So, Psychopathic had a booth there. It was like, it was in Worcester where we went, it was the night before the ICP show we had there. And there was a lot of people there. Candyman was in the house. I was kicking with Candyman and fucking Dante from Clerks. You know what I'm talking about? That dude,
yeah,
he was there.
I'm not even supposed to be here anymore.
Yeah, that motherfucker, he was there. That's what I said to him, too.
It's funny because I can tell you've been on the road long enough that you call it Worcester instead of Worcester, which is what I still call it, and I get yelled at all the time.
Yeah, because I learned the real way how to say it. Worcester.
I still get yelled at for that. But, well, alright, Clay, I won't keep you for near as long this time as I did last time. I know last time I was a bit long-winded, and so were you. But,
it's all good.
Anyways, any parting words to your fans, family, DJ Clay peoples, Juggalos, Faygoluvers, whatever you want to call them?
Hey, much love to all the fucking Juggalos out there listening. To anybody, if you're not a Juggalo, tuning in to Faygoluvers, much love for listening. man, much love goes out to you for letting me get this interview, calling me up and shit. That's what's up.
Thank you, Clay.
You always know I'm down to do them.
Anytime.
And hey, shit, November 11th. Hey, get it? Or you fucked up.
Hey.
November 11th, Volume 3. You know what I'm saying? That's about it for me right there.
Hey,
I holla, Juggalos. Peace out.
Speaking of interviews, tell Twisted to hit me up. They got an album and we need to talk.
I got you.
Alright, cool, man. Hey, Clay, thanks for coming through, man. You're the shit. And November 11th, we'll get the album and hopefully we'll see you on a tour coming soon.
Hell yeah.
Alright.